Hey, what's up guys? I hope everybody's feeling okay. I know we're going through some kind of weird times right now, but we're here, we're alive. Just wash your hands, wash your face, wash your body, self-quarantine, stay away from people, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully we can get out of this by the time summer rolls around. I mean, I know I'm looking kind of rough right now, but everybody's kind of looking like this. I can't see my barber. I don't cut my own hair, so you just have to deal with what I look like for the time being. So I know I've been pretty quiet over the last couple of weeks, and to be honest with you guys, I just been doing my own thing. But I think it's time for me to finally share with you guys what I've been up to keep myself busy so I don't get bored over these times. Let's run the intro. So before we get any further, just make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And if you like what I've been talking about lately, if you can just please, just ever so gently, hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. But let's get into it. So over the last few weeks, I've really come up with 7 things that I've been actively doing every single day just to make sure that my time is not being wasted and I don't find myself being as bored as most people have been saying on social media. So the first thing I decided to do was just go through all of my equipment. And if you guys have seen me before, I walk around with a ton of things. But what I've noticed is that over the last couple of months is that I really don't use all the stuff that I have. So what I decided to do is make 2 piles. One pile is all the stuff that I actively use. The other pile was of stuff that I haven't really been using over the last 6-month period. What I decided to do was just take pictures of those items that I wasn't using anymore, post them on my Instagram story, letting people know that they're for sale. And you guys wouldn't believe it, but I made probably just a little bit over $700 in a couple of days just selling old things that I really don't have any more use for. So another thing you guys could take some time to do is just update your existing website. Now I just use Squarespace. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but all you're really doing is going in, maybe taking a look at your pages that you have, maybe adding some new photos, updating your bio. Let people know maybe what you're kind of doing with everything that's going on right now, how they can still get a hold of you if you're still available, what you can and can't do for them, etc. Just take the time to update and make it look a little bit better and maybe make it a little bit easier for your clients to navigate. So another crucial thing that I did was take a look at my current workflow with my client. I just said to myself, how easy was it to get from the beginning to the end with these clients? And I just wrote down all of the pros and benefits of my workflow. Then I wrote down some of the things that probably didn't work so well. I just decided on how I could change that around a little bit to make it a little bit easier to get from the starting point to the end point with my clients. So since we're all going to be inside for quite a while, I think one of the most important things to do is to ensure that the space that you're going to be working in or playing or doing whatever it is you do in is kept clean and organized. Regardless of what you're doing in life, if the place that you're spending the majority of your time is in disarray, whatever you do within that space is going to be a reflection of it. So if you decide to keep the place clean and tidy, your creativity and your workflow and whatever you do within that space is going to be that much more productive. So my tip is to just take some time, clean up your area, and make sure that you try and keep it that way. So another thing I decided to do was take all of my hard drives that I have all my work on and just organizing them. So I don't know if most cinematographers are like me, but I literally do not delete anything. I have all my footage, all my pictures, all the exports, all the assets, everything is alive somewhere on a hard drive. The good thing is that I have it. The bad thing is that if a client ever asks me for it, it's a nightmare to go through those hard drives and try and find their specific project. So what I decided to do was to create an Excel form. Now you could use Excel, you could use Airtable or whatever type of program you want. But basically I just named each hard drive, connect those hard drives to my computer, write down each individual project as they appeared on the hard drive. And I just made another column to let me know the status of it. So is it something that I'm currently working on? Is it completed? Whatever. And then I made a third column to just let me know what type of project it was. So was it a commercial? Was it a promotional video? Was it some for Instagram? Was it a wedding? Whatever type of project it was, I put it in that column just to let me know what it is. So the major benefit of doing something like this is that, let's say I did a project for you and you want me to upload that project for you again because, I don't know, you deleted it. So instead of me going through all 59,000 hard drives that I currently own and individually going through each one and trying to find that project, all I have to do is open up my computer, open the program where I recorded everything. I could do a quick search for whether it's your company's name or your name or whatever the project was, do a quick search and it'll tell me exactly what hard drive it's on. And you just pull out that hard drive, connect it to your computer, open the project and upload whatever it is that they're looking for. Just make sure that you label each hard drive so you know which one you're looking for. Okay, cool. So the next thing that I started doing was just catching up on some of those older projects that I didn't have time for to do for myself, mainly because the majority of the time that I use on my work is to complete paid clients' work. And some of these other things that I've been working on personally just, never got to see the light of day again. So what I decided to do was finish up everybody's paid work, get it out to them, and then start working on some of the content that I wanted to do. Now, the benefit of doing something like that, obviously, is that, when things are back to normal and everybody's back out and doing their thing, I will immediately have content readily available to post on social media or my website or wherever, just to remind people that I'm still here, I'm still available, and look at how good my stuff is. So the last thing I just want to talk about is just taking the time to learn a new skill. So that could be cooking, drawing, maybe learning a new language, maybe something as wild as learning how to program a computer, whatever. But take this time to do something. For myself, I chose to really start studying how to use light and shape it. I'll look at my work and then I'll look at somebody else that's been, doing what I do for a longer time. And the major difference between their look and mine is just how well they were able to use light to tell the story of their project. And for myself, I just want to be able to take my work to that next level. So why not read books, look at tutorials, practice different lighting techniques on my own time, so that when this is all over and I'm back out into the real world and we're doing things like normal, I have a completely new skill set that I can bring to the table that's going to help me again separate myself from everybody else doing what I'm doing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing to keep myself busy. To be honest with you, I know it's a weird time. I know it's really hard for a lot of people because they don't know where their next dollar is going to come from. They don't know, the next day they're going to be able to go outside and just do what they want to do. We're all dealing with it. Like literally the whole world is dealing with it. So you could take the time to do nothing, or you could take the time to improve on yourself. Learn something new, try something different, develop a new skill. It doesn't matter, just do anything. Because we all heard the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that cannot be any more true than it is right now. And if you made it to the end of the video, I really, really do appreciate you. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like I said before, ever so gently, hit that like button. Okay, just hit the like button. And make sure you turn on your notifications because I'm going to really try to put my effort into putting out some more videos, just different things that I've been doing, different ways that I've been developing myself, more information I could do to help you maybe improve yourself during this time of, we're just going to call it weirdness, because I don't even want to say it anymore. You've been hearing it everywhere. Just this time of weirdness. And if you guys have any other suggestions on anything that you've been doing to keep yourself occupied, make sure you leave it in the comments below. I'm literally going to be reading every single comment and I'm going to be responding to everybody. I really just want to help everybody get an outlet on what they're doing right now. And of course, as always, make sure you look, learn, and share. Take it easy, guys.